Welcome to Mini Stories, where we will be listening to Reddit stories. Am I the asshole for exposing my abusive ex-girlfriend to her fiance? Throwaway account. I, 26 male, dated my ex-girlfriend in high school when we were both 16. I had a crush on her since second grade, so when she finally agreed to go out with me in high school, I was over the moon. Unfortunately, our relationship was a nightmare. I quickly realized she has low self-esteem, constantly asked for reassurance from me about her looks and weight, and if I didn't tell her what she wanted to hear, she would gaslight and manipulate me to make me feel guilty. I didn't realize at the time, but after reading stuff online and listening to some podcasts, I realized her behavior was emotionally abusive. We dated for around 1 year, and she ended up breaking up with me, citing her mental health, etc. I never saw her after high school because we moved to different cities, and also her social media accounts were set to private. Recently, there was a high school reunion. I found out she would be there, so I decided to go. She hadn't changed much, was still overweight. She said hi to me as if nothing had happened and proceeded to make small talk with me. It really bothered me that she was pretending nothing happened between us, so I asked if we can talk privately. I told her about how I felt about the way she treated me and was abusive towards me when we were dating. She said something like she was going through a tough time with her self-confidence and apologized for taking it out on me, etc. Said ever since she met her current partner, she was feeling more confident about herself. She then told me they were engaged, which also came as a shock to me. I asked her if she had told him about us and how she treated me when we were dating. She said she mentioned her past relationships to him but didn't share all the details. I told her she needs to tell him about how she was abusive to me so that he knows who he is marrying. At this point, she made up some excuse and ran away from the conversation. I felt that the new partner should know what he's getting into. She is still overweight and has not made any effort to change or improve herself and probably has the same insecurities, and I imagined how this man will have a terrible marriage. So after the party, I used a friend's account to find her fiance, and I sent him a message detailing the things she did when we were dating in high school. He responded with something like asking me to stop bothering them. It's been about a week since I did this, and now I am getting bombarded with messages from high school friends calling me a creep and an asshole. I don't understand how people can side with her when she was the one being abusive. And it is her responsibility to let her fiancé know about this. I was doing what I felt was the right thing. I thought maybe they are reacting this was because they don't have the full story and the background about our relationship. So I wanted to post here. Am I the asshole? Or am I helping this poor man? Edit, okay. I was expecting my perspective would be divisive, but didn't realize people would think it's that bad. Reading though all your comments is making me question myself. First of all, I don't have a problem with her weight, I think she's cute. It may be true that I am hung up on her, she was my first and only long-term girlfriend. And no, I am not an Andrew Tate fan, I just saw some videos of him and thought they were interesting, I don't know that much about him. I do think I deserved more from her than an apology, and I did always think we would end up together once she worked on herself. I feel very frustrated about how things turned out. I am against therapy, so I won't do that. I might contact her again to see if she will talk to me, maybe that will bring more closure. Even though it was mostly negative, I still appreciate the comments. Verdict, removed before verdict rendered. Note, vote was heading heavily you are the asshole. Relevant comments. Excellent Magazine 84. How was she abusive? OP replied. For example, we were both into anime, and for my birthday she bought me a poster of my favorite anime character at the time, Asuna from SOA. She then proceeded to ask me if I think she is prettier or Asuna. And when I didn't tell her what she wanted to hear, she proceeded to cry. This is just one example, but it was constantly stuff like this, asking reassurance about her looks and her weight, and throwing a tantrum if I was honest with her. Competitive apple pie. Oh shit. I think you're the actual problem here. Try giving us more examples. OP replied. I don't think it was me, she had very high-strung reactions. For example, our first times with each other. I initially didn't want to do it, but she asked me if it's because she is overweight that I'm not wanting to do it and got upset and cried because I rejected her. Then I felt pressured to do it with her. Or there was another time when she came to meet my parents. She was a vegetarian and my parents were not fond of vegetarians, so she ate a soup they made, then found out there was chicken in it, and she yelled at me and my parents and left the house. It was very extreme emotions. Another time when we were playing a video game together and she couldn't get past a level, and when I called her stupid in a joking way she got upset and threw my controller on the sofa and left. Skull Danunda. Info: why are you so stuck on the fact she's overweight? OP replied. I actually don't mind it, I think she looks cute. It's just that when we were together she kept seeking reassurance about her weight. Said she has eating related issues and stuff. So always asked me do I look fat in this etc. So since she is still overweight she is probably doing the same to her fiance. Apart ad 6,500. So, you corner someone you dated years ago. She listens to you before stopping the conversation because it's going nowhere. Then you harass her fiance and try to blow up her life. Jealous and bitter much? You repeatedly insult her weight. Reading your post, I don't see evidence of her being abusive. You are the asshole. Big time. Just want to clarify, I don't have any issues with her being overweight. I think she looks very cute and beautiful. I only said that because when she broke up with me she said she wanted to work on her insecurities. A big part was her weight. She even said maybe it was not the right time for us to date because of how she feels about herself when breaking up with me. So I am surprised that she is still the same weight now and is going to marry someone. I don't see how she will treat him any differently. So that was the reason why I mentioned the weight, not because I have issues with it. Northern Tropics. You are the asshole, you are the asshole, you are the asshole. Get over it, you've just proved to the world that you're fixated on her. Is it possible she's changed since high school? Is it none of your business? You knew her then. Her fiance knows her now. And you know nothing about either of them anymore. Get your nose out of their business. You are OP reply. I agree she may have changed. I did keep track of her through common friends, and was following where she was in life. I didn't know she was engaged. This came as a big shock to me. I feel that I know her better than her fiance since I know her since we were 8, and even though we didn't speak since high school I did get updates on her via mutual friends. I thought maybe if we tried again together as adults we can have a better relationship this time, and if she apologized for being abusive and promised she will be better this time I was willing to give her another chance. But I don't see any evidence about her having changed, so I wasn't sure. Otherwise, minute 261. What podcasts? Andrew Tate? Shaking my head. You are the asshole and you sound abusive. OP. What's wrong, Andrew Tate? I think he is misunderstood. Myrwen 5th. What's wrong with Andrew Tate? I think he is misunderstood. That's a wrap, folks. That's all we need to know about OP. 7's on her sleeve. And it sounds like I don't really have a chance with her at the moment. OP updates the same post 5 hours later. Update, just got done speaking to her. After the initial surge of comments here I decided to contact her. I got her info from a friend and messaged her. She agreed to talk to me. I apologized for having contacted her fiance and she said she accepts my apology. She said she is sorry about the things that happened in our relationship. She said she had therapy and now she has more confidence. She told me that she has been honest with her fiance about her life and past, and he is supportive to her. Overall, she sounded in a better place. And it sounds like I don't really have a chance with her at the moment. We ended the conversation pretty amicably. I feel okay with where things are now. Reading all the comments were really hard, but I don't have much control over how people interpret things, so thanks I guess anyway for the comment. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe.